I got my hands on the RG351V, and I'm super excited to unbox this. Hi, my name is Amy Vishwanatha, and welcome to Techie Housewife. I have been waiting for this arrival for the past few weeks. And the funny thing is, once it did arrive in the US, it got stuck at one of our local post offices for a week. It's always the item you can't wait to get your hands on, right? But this morning it finally arrived. As a matter of fact, my husband has been checking outside the door every day since he ordered it. We were beginning to think it might not even make it here, but it did arrive safe and sound. And we are still arguing over who gets to say this is their device. I'll let you in on a secret though. It's mine. I have actually heard this called the best handheld emulator out there right now by quite a few people. And today, I am so excited to open this and see if that is true. And maybe drool over how awesome it looks. I do hope it's as good as the pictures show. ANBERNIC has some of the highest quality handheld emulators that are available right now, especially the RG351P and M. But we could not resist the V, and you will see why. So I want to get right to it and actually hold the device in my hand. So let's go. Okay, here we go. I cannot wait to get this in my hands. I suppose I will show you the box. I really want to open it, so I'm like, okay. Just has a basic picture of what it should look like. Has some information on what you get in the box, what color you're getting. A little information on the back of the device and the front of the device. It tells you what each button does. And then there's some specs there, which specs I will add in the description. Here we go. I'm almost a little nervous. I hope it's so good. Oh, I like the packaging. That's so cool. Okay, just with the plastic wrap around it, it looks like it's gonna be so cool. Okay, moment of truth. Whoa. I wish you could feel this. I feel triggers. Okay, perfect place for triggers. Absolutely perfect. Some of the handheld emulators that I've played with recently have been really awkward to use, but this is perfect. This is really made perfectly. It's so solid. The quality is great. Wow. Oh, 2 slots. You have 2 slots right there for the micro SD cards. Okay, there's the power button. I mean, it's like the perfect thumbstick. And I think because the wood around it, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just a good thumbstick. Okay. Feel the D-pad. Okay, it feels good. It pushes back actually. Okay, so when people talk about the quality of ANBERNIC, I can definitely understand now what they are talking about. Just holding this in my hand, just for the first few seconds, the quality is amazing. Okay, before I get too excited about turning it on, let's see what else comes in this box. Okay, your basic stuff. We have the user manuals and things like that. Oh, cool, they gave wipes. Isn't that nice? See? They're very thoughtful because they give that screen protector with it. That's awesome. Okay, let's throw those back in that box. And of course, USB-C I'm ready to start playing, so I want to get this stuff put away as quickly as I can. I will make it all pretty later. Yes. Whoa, that thing just vibrated like crazy. Did you hear it? Wow. I love the size of the screen. Look at the colors on this. Crazy. This is so cool. I love the look so far. The screen is bright. The hues are perfect. It's vibrant. And this is just the first screen. Look at this. So first thoughts out of the box, I think you've heard me already with all my multiple exclamations, but it is super well built, very sturdy. There's nothing cheap feeling about this at all. This is such a great quality. They have to have high standards for their products, and that's so nice to see. It's very hard to find sometimes these days. Now we are going to find out if there's games loaded or not, and if there's not, I will load some, but I want to find out how the usability is on this, and you can clearly see the files in here. So what I want to do is see if I can figure out with no problem how to do this. Let me just read what we have. What is Mr. Boom? Oh my goodness. Listen to that volume. Listen to the sound. And I don't think... Okay, let's turn this up. That is a good volume. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so Mr. Boom is a game that is loaded on here. This does give you a little idea of what it looks like. That is so cool. There is a, wow. If you can see right here, there's an R right under the power button. And that resets as if you just turned it on, and it has such a powerful vibration. And okay, so I'm going to have to load some games in here, and then I will come right back and finish my review. I'm sure it'll just be like that. Okay, I have loaded some games on here so we can play a couple, and I can let you know how the gameplay is. I hope you can see this in a video, but the screen has such great hues and such a smoothness in the graphics. It is a beautiful display. And you can see we have Game Boy loaded here. We have Super Nintendo. I missed one. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, all games. So what I want to do is play a couple of games and show you how it plays. And also, if you notice right here, the battery came mostly charged, so that is great as well. I am ready to play. Why don't I do that instead of talking? We still have some tweaking to do. We just quickly loaded some games so I would be able to play. I'm going to play Super Mario World, and I just want to mention that we are not done with the device as far as tweaking everything, the firmware and everything like that. But I really wanted to play this for you so you can see how it works. Also, I would like to mention before I play, it's a little bit more in depth as far as getting games loaded on this. So after I'm done playing, I will actually talk a little bit about how I did that and give you a resource that will help you so much. But first, let's do this. I know I've mentioned this before, but Super Mario World is my absolute favorite SNES game. Come on, Yoshi. Just try to speed my way through here. Yay! It works perfect. Everything responds immediately. Absolutely no lag. Absolutely no ghosting. Super responsive. As I said before I even played it, just by looking at it, it looks like the perfect handheld. And after playing that, I stick to that first impression. Okay, let's get out of there. Close content, and then I need to quit this. Okay, what should I play next? And here is another example. I mean, just look how smooth the graphics are on here. Like, it's so, like, perfect. I will play Punch Out for you guys. This is one of my husband's favorite games, so let's play it on here and see how it goes. New. So many memories. The colors are great. Oh, boogers. Boogers. The buttons, they have that like bounce back that people love. The D-pad is probably, I'm not saying it just because the game is cool. The buttons are probably the best buttons I've had on an emulator so far that I've reviewed. I think this is the best device that I've reviewed so far. I am very impressed. The only thing that I would say might be lacking just a tad bit would be the sound. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Everything else is spot on. For you Metroid lovers, I don't know how to get through here. Looks good for Game Boy Advance. Very nice. I love the velvet. Are we ready for Mega Man? Mission start. I'm just trying to play other games so you can have an idea of what different systems look like on here. And the Game Boy Advance one, and this is really looking good. Still impressed. That was a lot of fun. I absolutely love it. This is by far my most favorite handheld emulation device. I absolutely love it. It's perfect in every way, except the only critique I really had about it was maybe the clarity of the sound could be a tad bit better. But if you're playing with earbuds or headphones on, I don't think you really care. It'll be right in your ears, you can hear it clearly. Then that's the only thing I would say they could just tweak a little bit and make better. Other than that, absolutely perfect. And this is one device I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I would definitely recommend, even at $120. Totally worth it if you are into a great quality, well put together handheld emulation device. Did I mention I kind of like it? So I know I didn't really mention any specs, but I will have those in the description below. There's one more thing I would like to mention as well. I know I spoke just for a second about it once I came back with the games loaded on, but this is really important. While there are some retailers who are shipping with games built in, where we got this from, it did not come that way. So we actually had to load the games. It's a little bit more of an in-depth process than I think most of the other ones, but it's super doable, and we found a great resource, and I'm going to link that resource below. I highly recommend that you visit the Retro Game Course channel and watch the videos. There's a couple startup guides for the RG351V, and that will help you so much if you're struggling to get it started up. So as far as out of the box use, while it is so gorgeous, it does not allow you to play games immediately unless you play the one game that is loaded on there, and also unless you have gotten your RG351V from a retailer that does load games. Those are just a couple of things to keep in mind. I know you're probably so tired of me raving about this, so I will end the video here, but please do yourself a favor. If you collect handheld emulation devices, or you just love them and want a great quality one, grab one of these for yourself. You will not, I guarantee, will not be disappointed. That is all I have for today. If I forgot anything, I will put that in the comments below. I thank you for watching, and please share this video with your friends. Hit like, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button so you can see all my fun, happy videos. And as always, have a game-tastic day. Oh, and by the way, it's definitely mine.